Hello. Today I want to show you how you can confidently make space for everything that needs your attention. And I am going to introduce you to the Stones model. The Stones model is a way of shaping your time, and it involves a jam jar, which is, if you imagine it as your day, and then it involves some big stones, some rubble, and some sand. And if you think of the big stones as your priorities, so those are the things you really need and want to get done. They may be set by yourself or by other people. The slightly smaller stones are your fixed commitments. So these stones are things that you have to do. They might be meetings that you have to attend, but they're things that are fixed, and generally they kind of happen kind of week on week. And then your sand is the admin, and it's the really small things that can take up a lot of time, but actually there's not a massive reward and not a massive return on them. So if we take our jar, and we're thinking of our jar as our day, and actually as part of the Stones model, the idea is that you choose those 3 stones at the beginning of the day, or maybe the day before, and you put them into your jar first. So here they are, they're going into the jar, 3 stones. And you might look at that jar and say, you know what, that's pretty full now. I don't think I would be able to get another size stone in there. So actually 3 stones, choosing 3 things that you want to achieve in one day is pretty cool. So then you've got your rubble, which is like your fixed commitments. As I say, they're meetings, they're things that happen. And actually, even in our full jar, we can probably kind of wiggle these around and get our fixed commitments into our jar alongside our priorities. And actually, you know, you could probably then look at that and go, you know what, that's pretty full now, that jar, apart from that little gap down there, but you know, that jar is pretty full, and actually that means, you know, your day is pretty full. But actually there's always the admin, and there's always life min, and actually, I mean, we've always got to do it and got to keep on top of it. And actually, if I start to pour the sand in and I give it a little shake, as you can see, there's still space for the sand. There's still space for all these little jobs, all of those really annoying little jobs. And these are personal jobs as well as work kind of jobs. It's replying to emails, it's booking after school club, it's all of that. And actually, there's still plenty of space for all the sand in our very full jar. And as you can see, this jar is now still looking very full. And I still have a bit of an air gap there, but actually that's fine. That's a bit of air, a bit of breathing space. However, what I'm trying to demonstrate is the noise. If we fill our jar to begin with all of that sand, and you can see, look at that dust, wow. If we fill our jar with all that sand, there's absolutely no space for the priorities, the things that are important, the things that are kind of the reason for getting up in the morning, the things that we feel real satisfaction when we achieve them. So actually, the whole point of this is, and the Stones model, is to choose your 3 stones and put them in your jar first, and then rest will follow. I hope you enjoyed that. I love talking about the Stones model. Let me know what you think. Bye.